Hi guys, just a quick reminder of how to make those recycled or upcycled Mancala pieces. So what you're going to do is you're going to take some shredded paper, a cut up paper. Newspaper probably worked best, but if you don't have newspaper, you can use old mail. Make sure you check with your parents first, make sure it's okay to cut up. So you're just going to grab a pair of scissors and cut your paper into small strips, all right? And then what you're going to do in this bowl, so I've got a bowl full of cut up paper already. In this bowl, I'm going to add about 1.5 cups of water. And warm water works best. And about 1/4 cup of flour. And I'm going to mix it together. Some people say you can add salt, but I don't really think you need to. It's kind of a waste. So you can add a little bit of salt if you want. And stir that up really good. Try to get all the lumps out. I'll show you what the lumps look like. Kind of lumpy. I want a little bit more smooth than that. And you want about the consistency of glue at school. So if it seems a little runny, like maybe this recipe wasn't so hot, I'm gonna go grab a little bit more flour. So maybe we'll try like a cup of water or less. A cup of water to 1/4 of water. That seems a little bit more reasonable. Let me grab a little more flour. There we go. So I'm gonna add another 1/2 cup because obviously that was just too much water. So let's say a 1/2 cup to 1/4 of a cup. You want to make sure your water and flour mixture is kind of something like you would get when you get glue. Something close to it, not perfect. You don't want it too glumpy. You don't want paste. Oh, you can hear my dog bark. He likes to remind you guys that he's here at home and he's the king of the castle. All right. So I've got it all kind of mixed up. Still a little bit liquidy, but it should work just fine for what we're doing today. So I'm going to take some of my paper and I'm just going to put it in. I'm just going to put it in my bowl and let it soak there. I might even let it soak for about 5 minutes or so. But for the speed of the camera, I'm not going to let it soak for 5 minutes. But for you, I would let it soak for 5 minutes. That warm water is really important to help break down the fibers of the paper, get into the nooks and crannies. So make sure that you're using warm water. It doesn't have to be too hot. All right, so when you're done doing that, what you're going to do is, you're going to hear my husband talk on the phone, that's fine. You're going to take some of that paper, and you're just going to kind of mush it together in a little ball. Right? And I'm going to try to you can turn it into a ball, like roll it into a ball. And then you're going to lay it flat, kind of like those Mancala stones that you're used to seeing. So I've made one Mancala, and it's probably going to take a day to a day and a half to dry. Maybe if you leave it out in the sun, it will dry a little faster. But, you know, no stone is going to be perfect. It's not going to be the perfect size. So remember, I'm going to roll it into a ball. Then I'm going to gently squish it flat. Boop, just like that. And I've got another Mancala piece. I'll do one more for you. Kind of shaking that little bit of that excess off. I'm going to roll it. And do you remember how many pieces you need? You need 48. So you might need to be cutting some more paper up if this is not quite enough. Other ideas for Mancala pieces, if you don't want to use this, you can use rocks. You can find outside, small little pebble rocks. You can use pennies. You can find almost any little item as long as you have 48 of them. So good luck making your Mancala stones. Remember, they need at least a day or two to dry, and then you'll be off with your upcycled game. All right, I'll see you guys on Tuesday. Bye.